Today we're test driving the all-new Lexus RX350, and we're going to do a fuel economy test to see how well it performs. As you can see right now, we have a full tank of fuel, and on this full tank our fuel range is estimated to be 527 kilometers, or 327 miles, before we run completely out of fuel. You'll also notice we have our trip meter currently on the screen and it reads 0. We're going to be driving this over the week and see how many kilometers we complete, and after that, we'll head to the gas station to see how much it costs to fill up, so stay tuned. We just spent the week testing the RX350, and have some numbers here that we'd like to share with you. As you can see, we've driven a total of 462 kilometers or 287 miles. I haven't had the air conditioning or the heating on at all, but have had the sound system on the whole time. Also worth noting is we spent about 60% of our driving in the city and 40% on the highway, just to give you an idea of how I got the numbers that I did. You'll notice we're at the fuel station and we're going to fill it back up, and based on that we'll do some calculations to see how well it performed. As you can see, we spent $87.40 to fill up 44 liters of fuel at a fuel cost of $1.99 per liter. In Detroit, at a fuel cost of $3.50 per gallon, this works out to $41 US for 11.6 gallons of fuel. As you just saw, we spent $87.40 to fill up 44 liters of fuel at a fuel cost of $1.99 per liter. Also worth noting is the RX350's fuel tank capacity is 68 liters or 18 gallons. First, let's calculate our distance per liter, and we'll do that by taking our distance driven and dividing it by the number of liters we filled up. So 462 kilometers divided by 44 liters gives us 10.5 kilometers per liter or 25 miles per gallon. That means every liter of fuel will give us 10.5 kilometers of driving. Every gallon of fuel will give us 25 miles of driving, and every 9.5 liters of fuel will give us 100 kilometers of driving. Now, let's calculate our actual real-world driving range, and we'll do that by taking the 10.5 kilometers per liter and multiplying it by our fuel tank capacity of 68 liters. So 10.5 kilometers per liter multiplied by 68 liters gives us 714 kilometers. That means on a full tank of fuel, you can expect 714 kilometers or 444 miles of driving. Now, let's calculate our cost per kilometer, and we'll do that by taking the total cost of our fill-up and dividing it by the kilometers that we drove. So $87.40 divided by 462 kilometers gives us 19 cents per kilometer. That means every kilometer costs us 19 cents. Now, let's calculate our cost per mile, and we'll do that by taking the total cost of our fill-up and dividing it by the miles that we drove. So $41 divided by 287 miles gives us 14 cents per mile. That means every mile costs us 14 cents. Finally, let's calculate our cost of a full tank. First, let's do it for Toronto, Canada, where the fuel price is $1.99 per liter. So $1.99 per liter, multiplied by 68 liters, gives us $135 Canadian. That means a full tank of fuel, if you were to fill up in Toronto, Canada, would cost you $135. Now let's cross the border into Detroit, USA, where the fuel price is $3.50 per gallon. So $3.50 per gallon, multiplied by 18 gallons, gives us $63 US. That means a full tank of fuel, if you were to fill up in Detroit, USA, would cost you $63. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out our channel for more great fuel economy content. If you're looking for real-world fuel economy figures for similar vehicles, we have fuel economy reviews on the Audi Q7, Acura MDX, and BMW X5. You can watch those videos on our YouTube channel.